Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel, and my name's Rowan, and this is the first in hopefully a long season, and we're going to go through guitar techniques and we're going to learn the guitar together. We're going to build some strong fundamentals, and we're going to start off with melody with melodic notes, and the difference between a chord, which is a harmony, which is 3 notes. So that'll be C, because that's a melodic note there in the C, and that's another melodic note there, and that'll be an E, and that'll be a C. We could talk which notes are on which strings eventually, but at the minute I want to stick with C. We're going to learn the C, which is a 3 melodic notes, a C, an E, and another C. You've already got your G in there, which will be on your 3rd string. So if we speak, starting from the 1st string, that will be tuned in an E, and then you'll have a B, then you'll have a G, then you'll have a D, then you'll have an A, and then you'll have an E. But all we want to stick with, and if you stick with me, I can cut out 20 years of my kind of learning theory just through looking for information, and I can give it you over this series over the next year, and hopefully get a couple of lessons out a week or something. So we want to start with a C. You want to be tuned, like I say, E, A, D, G, B, E. Get it in tune, and then I want you to firstly press, not the 1st string, 2nd string, 1st fret. These are your frets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's your 1st string, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. So you want to be on your 2nd string, on your 1st fret. And that's a C, and that's a melodic note. So if you're on a C there's 7 notes and there's 5 major flats or sharps. So, and usually it goes major, flat, major, flat, major, flat, but there's 2 that hasn't. You've not got an E sharp and you've not got a B sharp. So it's easy it's all confusing, but really it's so simple. And if we just stick with a C and another G, which is that's a harmony, and we're going to learn an F, and that could be an F on a bar. It's really hard to hold, but if you learn it now, you won't have to learn it in the future, so it's good to get your F out. So let's just stick. You want to learn guitar, tune in E, A, D, G, B, E, and just learn, press that finger there, and that would be your first thing. Just hit it. Try and hit it. Try and use your little finger for a bridge, and try and use this finger for your bottom string, your high string, your 1st string, and then that one for your 2nd string, and that one for your 3rd string. And use your thumb for the 4, 5, 6, and then strum down with your thumb, up with your fingers. So basically you see is the 1st finger on the 2nd fret, 1st finger on the 2nd string, 1st fret, 2nd finger, which will be that next finger. It's obviously you're not going to hold it with that one. So you're going to hold with your main finger, you're going to hold 2nd string, 1st fret, then you're going to hold 4th string, 2nd fret. So you're on 2nd string, 1st fret, 4th string, 3rd fret. And then you're going to hold the 5th string on the 5th fret, and that's a C, and that's a C. So you can pinch that one and that one, and just have a go just doing that for a bit. And I'll learn you about timing, but for now I just want to get familiarised with the strings. So I'm just holding that C shape. I'm going to the 3rd, 4th and 5th, and I'm going 8, 9 and 10. I'll step into the G. So for this first lesson, we just really want to lock in on that chord. Just lock in on the C. Forget all other chords, we just want to learn that C. And we want to really pinch that, because eventually we're going to go C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And that's for the second lesson. But this first one, we just want to lock in on that C. And just try going down with your thumb 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you've already got that, try and go. And all I'm doing now is going down with my thumb and going up and pinching the 3rd on the 1st string. So by default for these videos on this channel, it's a brand new channel, so if you get on now, subscribe now, and you'll be the first, and I'll get to know whoever starts on first, and we'll all work together and we'll build it up, and you can teach me, tell me what you want to learn in the next lesson. But at the minute we just want to stick with C, G and F. That's all we're going to stick with, just C, G and F. So we've learned that C. Really, dominantly, I just want you to learn that C. It's not the top string. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get that C down. Drop me a like. If I get 10 likes on this video, we'll go straight into the G, and we'll talk a bit about G. You know, if you are a bit adapted and you already know your C, try your C in 3rd position, which is a G in a cage system on the 5th fret. You got your G there, and then back to your C. To the F. To the C, to the G, to the F, back to the C. I'm going to teach you all these different positions, but that was really just in the key of C there, and that I'm going to talk about melodic scale in the C major, because that pattern is dominantly the main pattern and can open up the whole fretboard just by one scale. So if you stick around, I'll try and get part 2 out by Wednesday, and I hope everyone has a lovely weekend. I'll speak to you soon. Ta-ra.